the first motor vlog of the year. I told you there'd be more. So we're on the DRZ today. This is one of work bikes. I'm currently running it in. 323 miles now on it. I've done the supermoto already. This isn't a video telling you what it's like, how much I love it. I'll talk a little bit about it, but as I've mentioned before, I am a salesman. I sell them, I'll be too biased, and my opinion does not matter. You probably shouldn't watch this, because I'm not going to lie, I had a better plan for video, but we'll get on to why I can't do that. So this is a filler, this is a gap that I'm filling. We fitted some parts to this. We've got handguards. It's meant to have a front disc guard, but that didn't turn up with the fittings. Skid plate, rear rack, rear disc guard. I think that's all we put on it. I love this bike. I think it's fantastic. The fueling on it is brilliant. Like, it's such a smooth bike to live with.
Today, Junior?
I say this at work, and a 6th gear would have been nice. Do I think it needs it? No. But having an overdrive gear would have been nice. That's my opinion on it. It's very similar to the bike I've bought and what I've been doing stuff on, so why I quite like riding it. But mine has a 6-speed, so there's that. But this has more power, which I like. And this is fantastic on fuel. I'm currently average 66 miles to the gallon on this thing. It's brilliant. I love it. But it will sit happily at 60. It's not vibrating too much at 60. 70, that's when you'll start screaming it. So motorway trips, but just sit at 60 and just enjoy the ride. I did screw up a little bit today. I'm gonna obviously it's raining, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I wore my waterproof gloves that Max, you'll see Max eventually, got me for my birthday. So thank you, Max. He also got me these trousers. But I'm wearing my waterproof jacket that my missus got me for Christmas. I've been very spoiled recently, and my Supreme goggles that Tom kindly claimed. I've just been given free stuff. I'm poor, so it's very nice when I get free stuff. But I wore waterproofs and then forgot to put my my waterproof trousers on, so my legs, my gooch is going to be cold basically. Oh, it's going to be busy. Oh, that water is pretty gnarly. I haven't been down here in a long time. It's another thing. I've had, if you've been watching my videos since I've started doing them, I've had so many off-road bikes, and I always end up selling them, and I always come back to them. Proper old country, English countryside. It's where all the rich people live. One thing, Suzuki, you need to sort out is make some heated grips for this. My hands are bloody freezing. Now you might say, you can fix some Oxford ones. No, you can't. Did that for a customer. These grips, they're not just MX grips and you can cut them off, peel them off, fit new ones. No, Suzuki didn't want to do that. These are like C's to the tubes themselves. They're obviously not too bad, but that is, and you can't replace a tube because it's not really the same as that tube, I've been told by the technicians. That's another Rotty. That's 2 Rotties I've seen today. I have a Rotty. So seeing Rotties make me happy. But yeah, so right, I will do a reveal video of my new bike, and I've mentioned in my previous video, if you don't see it, top corner, that we have a trip planned. We got stuff planned this year. We had what we called a shakedown next week, where we are taking our bikes on a little excursion to see what breaks, basically. But I couldn't even get to that. I've done so much work on this. I've had so much going on in the past kind of month since I left the last video, and I've just been trying to get everything ready, and it's completely failed. So I won't be going on this shakedown, unfortunately, which is why I'm here making this video. So yeah, the new bike. When I bought it, so this bike, I'm going to try and not give it away, kind of explain it a little bit. I'm going to pull over in a minute. I always wanted one. A load of motovloggers have them, but in the UK we didn't get many of the bikes. So kind of finding one was very difficult. Eventually the plan is to move to Spain. Missus was brought up there, laddie. Different story for a different video. Look at that fog. I don't know if you can see that fog. That's lovely. And when we were over in Spain, I thought, well, I want to bring a bike with me to Spain. And I thought, what would be great for where we are located in Spain? I thought, what would be great around this area? And I decided, what about that? I've always wanted one. What about this bike? I thought, I wonder if any is online, if I can find any at all. And I did. And it was Bristol, which isn't far from here. So I contacted the guy, said, can you deliver it to my work and I will buy it, no questions asked. And he said, yeah, no problem. Win-win. But it did need a lot more work, and has needed a lot more work than I thought. When I got it back, or when I bought it from the guy, it was filthy, like he'd never cleaned it. And if you watch this video, mister, you will agree with me that you didn't bloody clean the bike. Got pick up and go, this thing, I'll tell you. So I stripped it down to engine and frame, cleaned everything, cleaned all the connectors, ACF 50'd everything, gave it a good once over, and then started servicing it. So done an oil change, I've done spark plug, I've done air filter, got now a big Safari tank with a new fuel pump, a new fuel filter. He put new tyres on there already, so I didn't have to do that. That's very nice. New chain and sprockets apart from the rear. A load of new like standard bolts, because it had like mixed fucking Frankenstein bolts, and I thought, well, fuck this, I'll buy the genuine stuff. So I spent a lot of money on genuine bolts. Little things, new clutch levers, new handlebars, new handguards, 3 sets of handguards, which again, Max and another person you'll meet eventually is Glenn, have kindly gifted me some, because I bought a load of luggage that probably won't fit, mirrors, little bits like that. But yeah, it basically have a complete overhaul. I had no brakes, so Glenn kindly did my rear brake, but then it was binding, so I've had to buy new rear disc pads and new piston. But I haven't got round to doing that. When I'd ordered the chain sprockets from where I work, I got given the wrong set, so in the end that was another week of trying to fiddle with that, and then finally got given the right set. But I needed it for this trip, and now this trip isn't happening, but we had to rush it, so I didn't get to. I was going to put it back to standard gearing. Now it's got a Hilltech Speedo fixer. I was meant to go that way. I will spin round in a second. But what I've had to do, basically, the gearing I got it in was one down on the front, I think. No, maybe. I don't remember if it's a 13 or a 14 on the front, and it was like 6 up on the rear. So I had no first gear. So I've put. I'm sure I've gone 1 up on the front. I think I've gone 6 up on the rear. So yeah, gearing is much nicer now. I prefer it a lot better, and it keeps this chain away from eating the swing arm. It's a very common thing. You might be able to guess. If you can guess, put it in the comments, because I'd be very impressed if you can guess with everything I'm saying. But yeah, I've had nothing but little things happening, and trying to work on it once a week, and doing car work and other things like that. It's been hard. But yeah, I finally got it to work and thought I will give it a spin. This was Friday, it's Sunday today, and I broke down on the way home. It completely lost power. I still don't know what it was that's caused it. I can't work it out. Basically, you'd be riding along like this, I've had no problems, all of a sudden go like losing complete power, cuts in, loses power, and it kept doing that, and it would not fix it. It was pissing down that day, so I don't know if the connections got wet, if an earth is jumping, if it's something to do with the fuel pump, it's a bad fuel pump, if an air vent. I really don't know at this point, and I haven't got the time to work on it at the moment. I'll cancel this trip for now, but we'll get it for the big trip's in May, so we'll get it done for May. That was the plan. But yeah, it's been drama, this bike, honestly, but hopefully once it's done, touch wood, it will be great. It'll be really, really fun. But for now, I get to ride stuff like this. Now, as I said in my previous video, if you haven't watched that, go watch it, because I'll give you a little bit of a life update. I've got an incredible job where I get to ride all the new bikes. If a new bike comes out, there's a good chance I get to ride it. So, obviously, DRZs, I've ridden those. The new Suzuki 8Ts, Tuonos. I put a little video when I had all the videos, all the bikes I've ridden in that year, in the last video. Well, not all of them, some of them, not even all of them. I'm really hoping. The problem with the DRZ is touching the floor for me. Yeah, so if you want to see a bike ridden, there's a good chance that I can. So put it in the comments, and I will try to ride it. Basically, I love this bike. I really, really do. Again, like I said, I sell them, so I feel like I have to say that, but I don't. If I hated it, I wouldn't ride it. But I generally really like this bike. It's just, everything is so good on it. Brakes are good, suspension's fucking brilliant. It's a little soft, but you can tweak it, get it set up for yourself. It's a little bit tall, but put the low seat on it and you'll be fine. Oh, it's very muddy. A lot muddier than I thought it would be. I don't know what I expected. I'm sure this is this green lane, that when I looked on Google Earth, there's actually an airport on the left, and I mean like one of them not real airports, you know, drug smuggling airport somewhere, but I think it is just a field. If you ain't going through puddles, you ain't having fun. Whoa, that was a deep one. There it is. See? But yeah, anyway, just before my camera, I think I'm still recording, before the camera dies, thank you for watching this video, especially if you've got to this point, because like I said, there's nothing really going on. If you don't know, Johnny Depp, no, was it Johnny Depp? No, Nicolas Cage used to live down there. Nice little house, castle, I think it was Fasters. I accidentally drove down there one time. And generally it was an accident. I thought it might have been like a road and then stopped before the house, but no, it was straight into the house. Ah, fuck, turned around and rode back out again. Anyway, yes, what intro, outro, what was I doing? If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, it helps me out a lot. If you're the boys from work watching it, you've watched all the way out, fuck you, not wasting your time, motherfuckers. And anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Fucking hell, Mr. Sainsbury's is on a roll. I can't catch this little Sainsbury's van up. Right, look at it go! Bombing it through the lane.